Hello everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of my gaming PC build. In this video we're going to wrap everything up, get it all done, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so we've ran some of the cables and stuff. We've got some stuff plugged in, but this is for the processor, for like the heatsink and the cooling fan and everything. This right here is, I believe that's the LED, and then here's the power to the actual processor, or the cooling fan. But up here we have, this is the main cord from the power supply, and then up here, this is another power supply cord up there. I'm just gonna go around to the other side here and show you how you've kind of got stuff running a little bit. This here is going to be for the SSD. Again, that's the solid state drive. It's going to be the storage. Sorry about the buzzing. That's the boiler over there. These two here are for the graphics card. This here is for the USB up top here. This here is for the power switch. So this is the reset switch. This is the power switch. This is the power to that. And then this is the LED to the power switch. Over here, this is for the fan. This is the fan power. Or no, this is audio. I believe. Yeah, so this is audio, this is for the fan, and this is the fan LED. I think that's how it went. Got this all on the back here, all the ports set up. So things are going good. We're going to pick back up in a little bit. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. But we're going to pick back up with this pretty soon. Alright, so now we're going to put the SSD together with the actual connector to the actual case. So. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, there's screws if you can't find it.
Alright, so you just gotta line up the holes on this. Okay, I'm just gonna take this nut off real quick because this is getting in the way a bit. There we go. Very much better. So then, that's right, that goes like that. Alright. So, gotta line up the holes. Drop in a screw real quick. There we go. Snug but not tight. And then do the opposite corner. Oops. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to put in the rest of these, and I'm going to pick back up when we actually put this into the case. Alright, so we got this piece all put together. I'm going to put this nut back in. There we go. And then this just clips into the case, and then should just screw on nice and easy.
Not too tight.
Yeah. Alright.
That's a fun screw.
Alright, then all set. We got the SSD put into the case.
Wait, no. The second two.
Alright, so we're going to take out the two little ports back there.
Brackets.
Brackets. That's right. So we can, we're going to put in the graphics card now. So we're taking out the top two because this goes into the top slot on the motherboard. So.
The second and third one we're taking out because the top slot, I think, is for a little PCI Express port.
Okay. Alright, there we go. And then
Have at it, and then when you go down, make sure this is,
okay.
I can hold it for you actually.
Alright, and here comes the graphics card. Just want to make sure I don't. Oh, that was in the way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just gotta make sure the slots line up, and oh, it's not catching right on the.
You let me know when you want help.
And
Let me check it over.
perfect.
Hang on to it.
Okay.
Just making sure it's good. Yep. So what I like doing with my graphics cards, because there's times where You have to reseat your graphics card if there's a problem. I put thumb screws in here.
Okay.
So if I don't have a screwdriver, then so you put thumb screws in there.
Okay, and then in case something's up, you just reseat it easily.
Yeah, but you still want that pretty tight because your graphics card's heavy.
Yeah.
And
Because
you don't want too much stress on the. These are like titanium plated.
Yeah.
Those PCI Express ports, but you still want to make sure this is nice and tight. So like, don't let it droop. So when you're screwing this in, push this down and forward so it's nice and snug. And just hand tighten it.
Okay.
It should be good. Then go ahead and plug your power in. So you can see one uses 6 pin, one uses 8 pins.
Alright, so then, yeah, this is the 8 pin. So let's make sure that goes this way.
Nope. Oh wait, sorry, you're right,
Yeah.
you're right.
And then this one should just go like that.
Yep.
That should go right underneath the part there so it can. And now for the 6 pin. Oh, by the way.
So now
Alright.
it's just, so you see this right here, how
Mhm.
close it is to the fan?
Yeah.
Let's just make sure. We might want to like twist tie or zip tie something eventually here to kind of hold this away from the fans, but.
Okay. Alright, should we see if it fires? You got
Yep,
everything
let's just do
connected up?
once over.
Alright. Make sure everything is good.
Now, do you want to explain everything?
Sure.
So what did we do down here?
So down here we have the audio connected. We also, this is one of the fans down here as well.
But what did we have to do with that cord there?
Oh, yes, so the, I believe it's the 12 volt. We had to run that through the bottom and then up to the top, because that comes straight from the power supply. So we connected it at the top of the motherboard, but the power supply is way at the bottom. So instead of running it up from behind, since the cord is too short, we had to run it up in front and underneath the graphics card, which kind of sucks, but, I mean, there's nothing, no other options, really.
Now, do you know what that coin battery's for?
That is, no, I don't.
What that does is that if you lose power to your motherboard, that gives the BIOS enough power to save your settings.
Oh.
So like if you're overclocking anything or your boot priorities, all that is stored, and that gives it power.
Oh.
What's that next cord there? Want to explain that one?
So we got the fan right there at the
Yep.
bottom. Here,
And then the other one,
I'm going to zoom in on this real quick so we can kind of see it better. Alright, that other one, what was that one? That was
it's another fan.
another fan, yeah.
Mhm.
So we have the 2 fans in the front, that's where those are connected.
Your next one was your LED.
Yeah, so we got the LEDs, that's for the top fan, right? Or for the power?
Yeah, the panel up there.
Yeah, so that's for the top panel, the I/O panel up top. That's the LED for the power button. Then
What was that big one there?
oh, that's USB. Can't see what I was talking about there. Yeah, USB. That's the one with the big 2 cords right here. That's USB to the top.
What's that big one there?
That is straight from the power supply. I believe it's 24 volts.
Yeah,
That is
that's your big ATX power
ATX.
cable. Yeah. That little. You remember this little guy here? What that's for? I wonder
That,
if we should actually move that.
I think that's the LED. Isn't it the LED for the processor?
Yeah, LED for the processor fan. So that's kind of like pushed against the graphics card a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can fire it up now.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna zoom back out. I'm gonna tighten up the tripod, and let's make sure this thing runs. We're gonna plug in the standard power cable. We're gonna plug that into the back of the power supply here.
I can't
And
remember which is on. Oh yeah. So hold on.
oh, hey, something LED turned on in there.
Yeah, usually that's a good sign. Okay.
Alright.
You want to hit the power button? Did you push? Which one did you push?
I pushed the big one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Now it's on.
Oh, you got an LED going.
Alright, go ahead and hit the power.
There you go. Hey, oh, that looks sick.
So is this blowing out?
Wait, is it? Okay, I can feel this one blowing in. This one I can feel.
That's gonna be blowing against. So if these are blowing out, we have to flip
No,
these.
this one's blowing in.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can feel it. I feel more air coming in.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna lower the
Oh,
tripod.
these are LED.
Yeah. I'm gonna lower the tripod.
Well,
a bit
they're
here.
purple LED. They're not going to be like RGB where you can control them or anything.
That's fine. I like purple. All right, let's take a look upwards into there. Look at that. That is fantastic. Yeah, that's quite some. I might once I get this thing actually up and running and set up. I think I'm gonna change the color of the fan there to match the purple and the rest of the fans. But that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. Everything's working. The fans on the graphics card are on. Fan on the CPU's on. All the other fans are on. Everything's running.
Well, it's running, but that's just the test to make sure
Yeah.
it turns on. We still gotta make sure it goes to BIOS and post to BIOS and all that. So, well,
All right, so
shut it down.
we're gonna set this thing up. We're gonna put everything back on here, and I'll show you the RGB at the front with the logo as well. So with this, we actually had to take off the front. I didn't film when we put the fans in because I figured that was just kind of boring. I didn't figure you guys might not want to see that. So I'm gonna put on the front here. Should I put this on?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna put this front panel on. Just clicks into place, and I'm gonna do the RGB. Can I show them that real quick?
Did you want to put the glass on?
Oh, yes, I should. We're gonna put the glass on too. I have the glass leaning up
On the
against the
couch.
couch over there. Yep. You can go get that. And then
You can kind of see what it looks like then.
just to see what it would look like. So it's gonna
Where's
be
the? Oh, yeah, there.
it's gonna be dimmed a little bit because it's a bit of a tinted glass, but that's fine. It's gonna look really cool. Just gotta line up the little. Oh, the top's off a little bit.
These only ever hand tighten.
Yeah.
Don't ever use a screwdriver or anything.
If it gets too tight, the glass
There you
will
go.
break. Alright, I'm going to do the top two and the bottom two, and then we're going to get a good look at what this thing looks like with all the glass on and everything.
So you know why they started using tempered glass now?
Well, the tempered glass I know breaks in chunks that aren't really like
No,
sharp shards.
instead of them using like acrylic or plastic or anything,
Oh.
supposedly it's supposed to be better with heating and cooling. Well, cooling, I shouldn't say heating, but
Yeah, why would you heat a computer?
that's supposed to help with the cooling because glass is cooler than plastic. So
Yeah. Alright,
Right.
so
you want
let's,
to go ahead and fire it up, dude?
yeah, let's fire it up. There we go. That looks nice. And it's not going to be super distracting because it tints a little bit.
Dude, your computer looks cooler than mine.
Darn right. And then there's the logo at the front, lights up. At the top there, I'm going to see actually what this looks like. We get this sheet with it. This is to help with dusting out everything. So this just actually is magnetic, goes on top. You guys remember that from the previous video? I showed you guys that. You can kind of see the LED through it, but actually shows it better on camera than it does in real life. But
Oh, here, let's turn the lights off.
oh yeah, let's do a no lights test. All right, here we are. Oh wait, hang on. Let's shut off the big spotlight. And here, I'll shut this off. Look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change the color on this, and if I can, I'll change the color on that. Just to kind of.
These fans, I think, aren't going to be able to change.
I know,
but the
but-
AMD
yeah.
thing, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna change it to match the purple on the fans.
Sure.
This is amazing. So right now the pink is on both the processor and the fan that came with it. Then there's the purple on the other one. So I'm gonna switch everything so it matches. But LED on top is working and everything. It's the power button LED. So everything's working. So we're gonna get this thing set up and programmed and all that. Yeah. So we're gonna get to that and I'll pick up later. Alright, well that is it for today's video. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to get some rest. But it's all done, all working perfectly. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time. See ya!